I'm Gerald, and I'm a broker from Remax in Thailand. I wanted to do a video to help people and agents, my team and other people, think about how they can work and make it through a quarantine. And the title of this video is Profiting During Quarantine, Tips for Remax real estate agents and other agents as well. So I hope to share this with as many people as possible. I hope it's helpful. Today is Wednesday, March 18th, and we're on a global pandemic that's affecting people all around the world. My message to you are things are changing, they're changing rapidly. Find ways to make it through the roughest of times and come out really shining at the end. That's what I hope to inspire some people with this. So I think we have to rethink and reimagine. Today is not yesterday. It's a new day, and we have to adapt to the times. We all naturally do this, but normally it's a much slower pace. If you see my picture of the Motorola pager in there, many of you people will not know what it is, but that was a device used before cell phones to notify doctors, lawyers. They would carry this on their belt, and it would be the office would send a message to that person, and that they would run over to a payphone and call and react to the message. The point being, no one uses pagers anymore. It's a thing of the past, and if we don't rethink, reimagine, adapt, we will be stuck in the past. So we're going through some rapid changes, and I think in order to respond, we have to take a step back and look at what the market really is doing, what it's going to want from us as real estate agents, and how we can deliver what it wants. So I say it's dangerous to get stuck in yesterday. If you can imagine, you say, I'm successful because I've always sold bungalows before. Therefore, to be successful, I must sell more bungalows. This is perfectly reasonable to think, but when things change, we have to change our way of thinking. So we need to say, maybe bungalows is not the game anymore. What about rentals, commercial developments? Should I sell developments? Are condos going to be in high demand? Is land going to be in high demand? Industrial, recreational, retail, agricultural, property funds? Are developers looking for land? NPLs, non-performing loans? Where is the next hot market? So don't get stuck saying, oh, I sell condos on this street, and wonder what to do if those condos aren't moving right now. Look at the entire market, step back, find what the market is looking for, and deliver it. And here I say at the bottom, show me an unowned property. Every property is owned, every property has an owner, every property is sold, and every property is bought. So if we think that way, we'll find a way forward. One of the things I think we can do is go digital. This is something, if you haven't yet done it, you should be doing it. It's a way to reach people. And millions of very bored people are now asked to stay indoors all day, sitting on their sofa or sitting at home. And what do you think they're going to be doing? They're going to be surfing the web. They're going to be reading books. They're going to be watching videos, looking for entertainment, looking for happy stories to cheer them up, and dreaming of the future when this is over. And my message is, tomorrow's home buyer is today's dreamer. If you can reach those people sitting at home, then you have a good chance to either profit now or later from being able to reach those people and have them know about you. So if you haven't yet set up a digital presence online, it's time to, but I say, set up a Facebook page, set up an Instagram business account, create a YouTube channel, get on LinkedIn, create a Twitter account, and any other channel that you can think of. And by doing this, you will have the tools necessary to reach people via internet. Second stage in your game plan would be to create content. Often that can be tough because you say, well, I don't know what to create. So I throw down some ideas here, and it's interesting. People are pretty well willing to listen to anything in many ways. There are 1,000,000,000 cat videos on YouTube get 1,000,000,000 likes. For what reason, we don't know. I suggest that you kind of relate whatever content you generate back to real estate so that people will form that association between you and real estate. You can do very specific properties. If you have a chance to go through that property, if you're not stuck in your home and you're able to get out and create a video, you can do that. Everybody's smartphone is probably pretty well able to create a high enough quality video for internet. All my initial videos were done with my smartphone. Walk through the listing online, sit down on your computer, use a program like I'm using here that captures the screen and the camera, and just instead of letting an interested party go to the web and kind of look at the pictures, what you can do is walk them through the pictures, add your narration, add your sales pitch, and make that into a little video that you can send to people to watch, that you can post, that creates interest, and people will start reaching out to you. Or if you have someone already reach out to you and say, I love that property, but I'm really sorry I can't see it. Hey, well, at least let me walk you through what we have online. So that's another idea that you can do. Your services, do people know about your services? Doesn't have to be specific properties. So how about what you do, what you're good at, what your specialty is, what you hope your specialty is, that kind of thing. What makes you different from other agents in the area, how long you've been in business, just general marketing yourself. Today's dreamers are tomorrow's buyers. One thing that people are probably going to be very interested in is what you think the market analysis is, what is going to happen in your area, because if they're looking at your videos, they're probably thinking about your area. So in my case, I may talk about CBD Bangkok. You may be talking about your town or an area within a big city. You have a lot of knowledge, and when you start to share that with people, and you say, well, I think, we're going to see a decrease in condo sales for a while, but we see movement on smaller units, bigger units, family units, whatever it is that you see that's happening, and you share that, people will eat that up. They're a little bit afraid. They don't know what's going to happen. Even if it's bad news, I think they want it. They want to understand. If you think, their house price is going to be depressed for a couple of years, they won't like to hear it, but at least then they can plan. They can plan what to do. Should they reduce the price or should they wait it out? And they will watch your videos for that. Your neighborhoods. I know it may not be possible to walk around the neighborhood, but you can certainly discuss what's around you, what benefits of living in your neighborhood is, even if it's, I can tell you that in my neighborhood, there's great shopping. It's right on the public transit. It's got international schools and so on and so forth. I can describe lifestyles, how there's dining, what kind of dining, if there's fishing, hunting, if there's things going on. Do you live in an artsy area? Do you live in a bedroom community? What's it like? No matter what it's like, someone's going to like that. Here's a little bit more removed from direct sales, but I think as we talked earlier, people sitting on their sofa are going to look at things, and the more they relate you and to their home, the higher chance you have that they're going to give you a shout when they want something. Under this category are things like home renovation advice. One post I saw recently on Facebook talked all about this guy who's been in quarantine, and what he's going to do is paint. What a great idea. He's going to spend his time when he's trapped in his house to paint it up, to fix it up. You can give advice. You can give anything from, if you're painting to sell, use neutral tones, or here's some great projects to do. Here's some things that you think buyers are looking for. Very important. If I'm going to add a sunroom to my house, and that's super popular, heck, I want to know that. You've got a lot of value added there for people who are stuck home. They're going to upgrade a bedroom, upgrade a bathroom. Think of how much they want your advice. Give it to them. Similar decorating. They don't have to be doing big projects. New curtains. I guess you could call painting decorating. New flooring, anything. Decorator pieces, furnishings, homemakers topics. Can be anything from how to organize your closet. My wife loves those videos. To baking, to cooking, to anything that makes a house a home. And another idea for content would be capitalizing on people will be looking for reduced prices. How does that affect the buyers? How does it affect the sellers? Make messages for each one of these groups so that they can understand, and they will grow to trust you, and they will grow to contact you to handle their listing. Okay, so digital marketing for sellers. This is specifically for sellers. What can you do? So you let sellers know today you're not out of business. You have to let them know you're still in business and you're still able to sell their home, promote their home. You can reach thousands of buyers through the internet and internet marketing. Make sure that you get those listings. Even if the homeowner has to take the photos because of quarantine and send them to you, get them, send them, and put up your listings. Put them on web portals, on the RE/MAX websites, of course, for RE/MAX agents. Your video walkthrough or listing walkthrough, you can develop that, and you can show sellers what you're doing for them in these times. They say, well, no one's going to come and look at my house. And you say, no problem. Look, here's a video I did that takes the buyer to the next stage. And that's important, that even though they may not be able to visit, that we're moving buyers from the interest stage to the closing stage, and that you're able to move your buyers along that stage closer to a closing so that the time is right, it's going to close. Sellers want to hear that story. We have 3D scans of properties that allow virtual visits. Great solution to help people view properties that they would not otherwise be able to view. And most of these technologies, we use Matterport, would allow kind of a visitor to walk through the house. What do you call it? Like they click on it and it's 3D, they can look up, they can look down, they can look left, right. It's the next best thing to being there. Another thing you can offer is live videos and do interactive remote property viewing. So a lot of technology exists today to do that. Most of your chat programs have a video chat, and you just show the person around using your phone rather than walking them through the property. Again, this is adding your value to just more a passive kind of thing where the client is looking on the web unattended, looking at videos unattended, and they can interact with you. They can ask questions. They can say, oh, show me the closet. Oh, I can't see that. Can you show me the other bathroom? Those kind of things. And you're able to do this. That client can stay home. They don't have to travel. They can view properties with you walking them through. Use your social media campaigns, put on Facebook things, let the seller's properties be seen. Your network is not just you, it's you and the network that's going to be selling their properties. We are all a huge sales team. How about buyers? How can we target buyers? How can we give them what they're looking for? My personal feeling is that there's going to be people losing their jobs. They're not looking to buy right now. They may be looking to sell because they have to get into a mortgage that fits them better, unfortunately. But there's another lot of people who are going to be the bargain hunters. There's people who still have money in their pocket who are looking for those distressed sales. And if you can deliver those, if you can find them in your community, if you can let the sellers know, hey, if you're a little bit distressed, let me know. If the bank is going to take back your property, don't do that. I can get you a better price. On the flip side here with the buyers, you can start to offer a portfolio of below market price properties that will attract the bargain hunters. Again, you can offer video call conversations instead of having a coffee in a coffee shop and talking about the market, talking about what they're looking for. Do it with a video call, easy to do. We talked about offering virtual viewings for the clients. So that could be recorded. It could be the 3D technology we talked about, interactive video call that we talked about. You can walk clients through an existing online listing. So if your area is locked down, you can't get into a property, as I said, kind of narrate and help them walk through what you have available online today. Just narrate it, just say, okay, this is what I have. And because you're live, they can ask questions. You can explain more and clear up any questions that they have. Let them know that they can buy. They may not know. They may not know that they can buy a property. They think that because they're in their apartment, the transaction can't occur. You can start to break down that barrier, that mental barrier that they have, that it cannot occur. That, oh, I can't buy, I'm at home. Let's see. Can't you buy? Can't you make an offer? And I would say, yes, you can. And I'll show you a proof of that later. They can make offers. You can do e-contracts, e-signatures with never meeting each other if not necessary. If that's a great deal, a distress sale, and they want to capitalize on that and they're ready to move, we can make it happen. Transfer funds electronically. All kinds of ways today. Today is amazing in reality how little we actually have to meet. I know we love to do that, but there are so many alternatives today that when we can't, we shouldn't get stuck in the mindset that I can't meet, therefore I can't close. Create dedicated web pages of 3D videos. So one concept here is that many real estate agents and agencies may not do what you're doing. They may not create the interactive videos. They may not be doing 3Ds. If you can push yours forward, these kind of premium listings, sellers will see them, buyers will see them. Sellers will want the same thing, and buyers will be happy to find that all in one place. Like, okay, I'm bored of looking at photos, but this website, this web page has walkthroughs. This web page has videos. This web page is more engaging from an entertainment point of view. Create premium content for premium shoppers. What else can we do while we're trapped in our homes? How about improving our knowledge? Don't let the time slip away. While you're at home, you can increase your knowledge. There's RE/MAX University online, part of Max Center for all RE/MAX agents. A lot of that training is free. LinkedIn Learning used to be lynda.com. That's available for LinkedIn members. It's a paid service. Online learning from universities. I'll click that link for you. Numerous universities offer some kind of online learning in various topics. Some of it is free, some of it is paid. And here for my Thai friends is Chulalongkorn's Learning Center. You want to learn, you can study online, you can improve your knowledge. Prepare for the future. Prepare yourself. So many times we say, I don't have time to do a lot of things. Well, this may be the time to do them. This may be the time to sit down and learn. Take a course online. Improve your skills by reading. There's ebooks, many ebooks available, many audiobooks available online. Here I'll put this link into the description of this video, but a list of 15 books recommended for real estate agents. Maybe read a book a day. You're going to come out ahead of the curve. So while other people are kind of stagnating, you are advancing yourself, and it's important to do that. And I think it'll make you feel good about yourself regardless of how you perceive it. For my staff, I've purchased a video production course. You want to learn how to do videos. Can't put this link in the description. I'll send it to my staff, but my office, we've paid for an online video course for every agent. Why not learn how to become a superstar online? Motivate and be motivated. Nothing can lift you up as well as a motivational message from other people in the industry. I know I like to listen to motivational speakers. I like to listen to success stories. And there are some links here. One of my favorite speakers, probably all of you know, is Ryan Serhant, and he does videos all the time. A really good guy to listen to. Jill Lee Ran, he's another motivational speaker. Some interesting stuff there, and all you have to do is Google real estate motivational things, and you'll find lots of stuff. Go to YouTube and search in YouTube. So you can see here he has handling objections, listing presentations, mental power, pricing, marketing, different topics. But these are free. What about if you have an uplifting story? Like I'm sharing this with you guys to hopefully give you some inspiration and some ideas on how you can invest the time that you find that you have on your hands now. Why not make a video? Share it. A positive mindset gives positive results. So when you're thinking positively, all this learning, all this promoting, all this looking at different ways to do things, you'll find that it fuels you. It fuels you through a time that we're finding ourselves in. Share your knowledge. Think about doing webinars, which are really just online meetings, and there's different software for this. For different topics where you may have roundtable discussions, you may have open Q&A, panel discussion. These are all different things, and you can direct them to sellers, to buyers, or for agents to learn. Those people who are too busy to listen to you before now find that they have a lot of spare time, don't they? I think one big kind of mental block that we have is to say, oh, we close deals by working face to face. That's the way you close a deal. That's just the way it's done. I want to challenge that idea a little bit and say, don't think just because you're at home, you can't close a deal. It can be done. Think outside the box, and here's proof. This broker in New York City, even without a virus, I'll skip the advertisement. There we go. Without a virus, is selling property using Facetime. $40 million properties. He's done a number of deals this way, but proof positive, you can sell. It goes on today. One of my favorite quotes is by Henry Ford. If you think you can do a thing or you think you cannot do a thing, you are right. We all have to start thinking, I can sell, I can promote, I can grow, and I can learn during this period. If you believe that you can or cannot earn a living, then it's going to be true. Sometimes your mind is your greatest challenge, and will you change your belief or your way of looking at things, you will find new success, new ways to do things. Your future is yours to create. So my words of encouragement, be strong, be brave, be bold. Circumstances are what they are, and nothing's going to change that. It's those people who rise to the challenge, who innovate and adapt, who will come out the leaders in whatever this transformed economy is when we come out of it. If you've been keeping pace all through using technology to help you, thinking in new ways, selling a different product that you may have not done in the past, you're ahead of the game. You know, and you've tapped into what the market's looking for, and maybe some old ways will come back, but you're now ahead of the curve, and that's going to pay off many, many fold. From the fires will rise the phoenix. A little bit about me. Who is this guy talking to me? I'm going to wrap up just by telling you who I am. Really, just an ordinary guy trying to make a living in an ever-changing world. And I hope all of you watching this find some small way to move towards your potential in these difficult times. Stay safe, stay optimistic, never stop, keep going, and you'll come out the other end of this, and we all will. Thanks for listening, and have a great, great day.